Welcome back. Well, joining us now is Shelley Peterman Schwarz from Making Life Easier. And March is National Multiple Sclerosis Month. And Shelley, I don't know if people at home know that you've been living with MS for, is it 36 years?
Right.
How old were you then when you, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. Kind of gives it away. I was right before my 32nd birthday. So all of my friends were, who had had children were getting on with life and going back to work. And I had been working at the time as a teacher of the deaf in Madison, and I had to retire. So, and I didn't know anybody who had MS.
So what was it like being 32 and hearing that?
Well, at first it was like, oh, okay, I have MS. And then it was, I'm not going to let this change my life. I'm just going to go on with it. Well, chronic illness has its way of taking charge. And so at first I was in a state of denial, I guess, but it didn't, and I think it's a wonderful place to stay if you really don't have to deal with it. Today, people don't have to worry about getting as disabled as I've gotten because there are new drugs and treatments and procedures that people can, take advantage of that weren't available 36 years ago.
But in your experience, I mean, are there coping strategies that you used or you think other people can take away from?
That's something I really have learned, is that my 36-year journey taught me a few things, and one of them, probably one of the most important ones, is being able to ask for help, being honest with people, but then letting it take a place in your life where you can try to keep up with natural or normal relationships with friends and family, but being able to accept the fact that you need help, giving into it, making compromises about how you do your life. Maybe you can't go out every night to volunteer or to clubs. You may have to spend more time at home resting so that you have the resources to handle family life and children and other things.
And just touching on family life and children, it seems like when someone is diagnosed with MS, it doesn't just affect you, it affects the people around you.
Absolutely.
Do you have any suggestions for people out there who might know someone?
First of all, think about what would be helpful to you if you were in that position. Our children were 5 and 3 at the time of the diagnosis, so it really did change everything because I couldn't keep up with their activity. But I would say that when you're trying to be a good friend, don't just say, oh, call me anytime if I can take your kids. Call up and I'm bringing dinner tonight, or I'm taking the kids this afternoon, we're going to the park. I want you to let me, rest while I take your kids. Mm-hmm. Things like that. Be proactive, go in there and be the kind of friend you would like someone to be to you.
And that sounds like it's something that's important, especially, for some people, it's really hard to ask for help, so to have someone.
It's probably the hardest thing, and that's why I encourage people to donate to the National MS Society because they are the largest funders of MS research in the world.
Well, very good information to know. Shelley, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. All right, well, for more information and ideas, you can check out Shelley's website, makinglifeeasier.com. We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast.